What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I'm going to be going over the best 3 skills to get in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, we're going to be talking a little bit about how the skills work in this game, and then going in and giving you, in my opinion, the best skills that this game has. There are a lot of skills, and that's pretty much where this video takes place, right? There's 33 skills in this game, and they're divided into 3 categories: a lightsaber, force, and survival. So they obviously are, they're spaced out. They have their own the kind of skill trees for each one. And again, they kind of each go along with those different categories. Now, I tried to do, and I believe I actually did do, one of each of those skill trees. From what I've seen, especially a lot online, the best skills do kind of revolve mostly around the lightsaber category, but there's plenty to do, or plenty to like, basically, in the force and survival skills. And again, I'm going to give you one of each. And also, to quickly just get this out there, these are the best skills determined by me. If you guys don't agree, that's totally cool. You can always let me know in the comments below, and I would definitely like you guys to leave in the comments what skills are you guys getting first. What do you think are the best skills in this game? Let me know, and let the others that are watching this video know, so we can really assemble the best list. Okay, so for the lightsaber, it's going to be Sprint Strike, okay? And I've seen this all around the internet. This is a very, very widely used ability, and it's a ability that really just does a lot of damage, and you're going to be running a lot. If you've seen any gameplay of this game, that's pretty much how you start any interaction with any enemy ever. You're not really walking. You're not like walking backwards, right? You're not just like stumbling into enemies. You're normally running into a fight, or you're like jumping into a fight, whether you're jumping like over people, whether you're jumping right in front of them. You're going to be jumping and or running quite a bit in this game, and this skill goes right in line with that. You're going to be using this as you're running, and it's a very, very heavy attack, and it's also a very, very fast attack. It actually strikes so fast, most enemies cannot actually block this attack. And it does a lot of damage, so using this in a boss too, running up to them, slicing the boss, and then kind of backing up, very, very strong as well. It can do a lot of damage that way as well. And again, there's lots of different lightsaber abilities. I've seen actually all kinds: dash strike, agile deflection, which is actually one of my personal favorites. It just hasn't really been kind of echoed throughout the internet. Lightsaber mastery, lightsaber throw. There's a lot of different lightsaber moves that you're going to probably want to get in general, but the sprint strike is one of the main ones that I've seen quite a bit, and it is a very, very powerful tool to use. Now, force. In this game, you're going to use the force quite a lot, but it seems like as more people are playing this, it is a very heavy lightsaber-ish game. Force doesn't really seem to be the number one thing you're doing. With that being said, your force, you have it in the beginning. You have basically like a force push. And again, there's other force abilities. There's grasping pull. There's a couple of different force abilities that are definitely good. But you get force push right in the very beginning, and it seems to be one of the best things you can do in this game, right? Because especially if you have enemies over an edge or close to an edge, right, you can push them off of it. But it's not very strong. It's pretty darn weak in the very beginning. So there's mass and howling push. Those are the 2 upgrades. They come right after each other. And this one, not only is it going to kind of amplify how far you're able to push, how powerful your push actually is. Again, push is probably at its strongest when you're pushing them off of ledges, when you're pushing them off of high areas, because then obviously you can eliminate them. But this one allows you that you can push them into a wall and stun them. That's what getting these 2 things do. So that, it basically increases what you're able to do with the push. For bosses, for just stronger enemy types in general, the normal push is going to be very, very ineffective, and it's also not the most effective just in general if you're not in like a prime spot to use it. However, once you start upgrading it, again, mass is only 1 point. You only need 1 point to actually do it. Howling, you need 2. So those are, again, just kind of upgrades to your base stat, make pushing enemies a whole lot more powerful. Once you can actually stun them against walls, that definitely opens things up to be a whole lot more powerful. And then improved stims, which is your health pretty much. This is, again, something I've seen, and this is in that survival category. Again, there's a couple things here, but I feel like out of all of the categories of the 3, again, if I were to rank them, it would be in the order that I've put them, right? Lightsaber really is, I feel like, has the best skills just in general to use. You really can't go very wrong, especially because you're going to be using the lightsaber quite often, and you're going to want to get comfortable with it, and you're going to want to have a lot of skills at your disposal to use. Again, force Force is very useful. It just doesn't have the same. I don't think it has the massive effect that maybe people thought it may had before this game came out. And then Survival does seem to be one of the weakest, but still, health is health, right? You're going to be taking lots of hits in this game. The game is, in a way, pretty darn difficult. It's got the style of like the God of War kind of fighting. You're going to lose a lot of health, and especially if you play this at harder difficulties as well, you're going to lose a lot of health in this game. And these improved stims increase the amount that an individual canister heals you. So you're going to find canisters throughout the game, and they will heal you. This just makes it so that they can heal you even more. And again, as you get farther and farther in the game, it's very, very easy to lose a lot of health, especially in the last couple of worlds, last couple of missions. It's very easy to lose quite a lot of health very, very quickly. And so you're going to want to have something that at least helps you out just a little bit. So to me, those are the top three. I think they have a nice little blend of everything. You got the Sprint Strike, which again is more of the attack heavy. Definitely, again, from what I've seen, from what I've even played myself, definitely seems like something you absolutely need to have in this game. The Mass and Howling Push, something to increase your basic force ability. Again, you're going to have different force abilities. You're going to be pretty powerful there as well. But that's just one to definitely single out. And then the Survival category, you're going to want to be able to increase basically how much health you can get from those canisters. Again, it goes in that order. The game is more lightsaber heavy. I think the most fun, the most intriguing, the most interesting skills, and again, I've gone over some of them that I didn't even put in the ranking, but there's a lot of skills in the lightsaber category that I think people are probably going to go to first. If you just load up the lightsaber category first, it's really no big deal. It's not going to hurt you all that much. But to be a little bit more well-rounded, so you're not just relying on the lightsaber, so you're not losing a bunch of health and not able to get it all back as quickly as you want, it's probably best to expand and to try and get skills in different skill trees. So guys, let me know in the comments below, which skills have you been buying in this game? What are like your favorite? What are the must-haves for you? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit that bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up. And thank you as always for watching. We got more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order videos coming to you guys this upcoming week. So if you guys like the game, we've actually talked about the ending, explained. We've had loads of videos in the past about it, but we're going to be continuing our coverage of the game this week as well. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you all on the next video.